Well, Daisy Khan, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
My guest is Daisy Khan, wife of Imam Faisal Abdul Rauf, developers of the Community Center for Lower Manhattan that may or not actually wind up there. So how are you and the Imam feeling after all these weeks of controversy around the proposed center? I know you never expected your community center to blow up like this into a world controversy.
Yeah, I think that the word would be completely overwhelmed. And I keep asking myself every morning that I come to work, how did we get involved in this? It is unprecedented. We're not public people, we're not public figures, and we find ourselves in the midst of the largest controversy of my life. You know, this is Ramadan, and our Ramadan has not been the same as previous Ramadans.
How are you dealing with the hate mail that you're getting? I saw the tape. I heard the tape. Maybe we'll play a clip.
It was a phone call in the office here, but it was just taken for the Dutch TV.
How can you dare be a woman and have anything to do at all with these men that stoned to death a 14-year-old girl in the Middle East? What the hell is wrong with you as a woman? Don't you have sisters? Don't you have female cousins? Your mother? Your daughters? What the hell is wrong with you, you dumb You're a pig, just like the rest of them. Oink, 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 oink. And oh, by the way, you Muslims will never be able to take over the United States because, number one, we're armed. And we'll just shoot the out of you. I'd like nothing better. In 10 minutes in a room with a baseball bat with one of you morons. Have a good night. End this message.
How much hate mail are you getting? Are you getting death threats? How do you react to this?
I would say that if I was only getting hate mail, I would have gone into despair. But for every hate mail that comes in, there are beautiful emails that come in, and let me just read you one. I'm not Muslim, but simply an American who wants to see New York and Ground Zero become a symbol to the world of religious tolerance and freedom. Please don't move the site. Many otherwise good-hearted Americans seem to mistakenly associate 9/11 with Islam, and many otherwise good-hearted folks in the Middle East seem to believe America is anti-Islam. Your center will change these impressions. And this is what gives me hope when I see these kinds of emails.
On Larry King, the Imam said, if you move from the Park Place location, it will help the radicals to recruit. Is that really true? If it brings a kumbaya resolution, if you will, in many Americans' eyes, won't that show that Muslims are successfully integrating here and it would hurt the recruitment efforts by the radicals?
This is something that the intelligence people are telling us because they have been watching the radical sites. And there's a lot of chatter going on in the radical sites. In fact, some of the radical sites have said this is the greatest recruiting tool that we'll have. So I think he's just referencing that.
Explain why that would be.
Because there's a general sentiment in the Muslim world that America, is really anti-Islam. And it's not a sentiment that most Muslims share. It's mostly the sentiment that the extremists have.
Daisy Khan, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.